Alright, now I'm going to put the oil finish on the fretboard in the bridge. First thing to do is mask off the back where they're going to be glued on. Here's the bridge and the fretboard. With the fretboard, make sure that you leave enough tape with the nut in. You leave a little bit of excess up there because you're going to want to fold that over and also mask off that end because the nut gets glued to that. What you're going to do is take the tape and fold it over like that so it covers the end. And slice off the excess. There we go. Okay, they're ready to go. Now, nitrile gloves. These things are so handy. Don't get your hands all messy. I've been using Minwax Wood Sheen Rubbing Oil and Finish. Natural. Seems to work great. Just put some on a little square of cloth and quite liberally coat the thing with it. Make sure you get the end grain at the bottom. Rub it back and forth to really get in between frets. Get it nice and sloppy wet with oil. Okay, and just set it there for a few minutes. Then we're going to do the bridge, same thing. Make sure you get the end grain filled in good. Alright, and once the oil is just set on it for a few minutes, take a paper towel and wipe off the excess. And set these aside to dry. Alright, I've been sanding and sanding and sanding. I started with 120 grit and gone over it with 220, and that's good enough for the first coat because we'll sand between coats too. And so now it's time to mask things off so that we can start spraying the finish on it. What I do is take the bridge first, put pins in it, and put it on, and take masking tape and put it just very lightly. Don't stick it down very hard because you're going to take it right back off. Let's get it around the bridge. Okay, now take the bridge off. Now take tape and cover up the spot where the bridge mounts. Carefully cut with a razor blade inside a little bit. There. There. And we'll pull all the excess tape off. There. We'll get a little patch of masking tape there where the bridge mounts. We don't want any finish on there because the glue won't stick well. Okay, and then mask off the portion of the neck, or the neck where the fretboard is going to mount. Cut it off up here. Like that. And then to mask up the sound hole, what I do is take a plastic grocery sack and stuff it in there. And then take a piece of paper, a little bit bigger than the sound hole. Push it in on top, flatten it out. There. The sound hole's masked off nicely now. Okay, now what I'm going to do is blow the dust off it, the compressor, hang it up, and we'll spray the first coat of lacquer on it. Alright, so I'll sand it up and ready to start spraying lacquer on it. I just use Ace Hardware Instant Drying Clear Lacquer. The spray can, 16 4 6 times. The key with spraying lacquer is to get it on quickly, if you're not overspraying on the areas that have been setting up already. So, that's that. Just put on very light coats. And we're going to sand in between them. So we'll let this dry, this first coat dry for about 4 hours or so. The first coat also reveals problems with your sanding. I see some marks here that I need to sand out. So I'll get into that with some relatively coarse paper and then do it over again. I'll put about 3 coats that get sanded, and then about at least 2 finish coats. And then it'll be ready for the fretboard to go on, the bridge to go on, tuners, and it'll be done. That's all there is to it.